Hello and welcome to the marvellous show Black Sails. Right, this could go horribly wrong. This is a brand new camera that I've got now because my last one died. I've had it for about 13 years. It was on its last legs anyway, and it's finally died. So I've made a massive commitment, bought quite a decent camera. I'm going to be paying it for the rest of my life probably because I couldn't afford to buy it, so I'm going to have to pay it monthly, and it's going to take for years probably. So I'm not sure even if I've got this right. I'm not sure if you can hear me right now. I don't know what it's going to look like when it comes to editing. I mean, it looks like I'm in the screen, but I don't know. Anything could go wrong at this point. So yeah, we're going to crack on anyway and see what happens. If you're a fan of Black Sails, please subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell, all that malarkey, and yeah, that would be nice. And yeah, last week we watched episode 4. And oh, it's getting so good. The storylines are getting so complex, and everyone's backstabbing each other. I can't wait to get on with number 5. So we had Rackham sort of going to find Vane, and he's basically on opium now. He's lost nearly all his crew apart from 8, and he's just kind of going on a bender. And Rackham couldn't sort of wake him up really, and then Vane started seeing this figure of this big man, this big guy, and I didn't know it was a vision. I thought it was actually someone that was about to take him out because this guy looked huge. So he didn't find out until right at the end. And even at the end, I wasn't totally sure that it was a vision. I think it was just a vision, but I didn't know where he was taking him to. But yeah, that was a bit weird. Also, I think we had a captain called Captain Bryson, I think that's his name, who Eleanor is going to try and get the guns from. I think she wants to borrow them so that they can take out this big ship. He wasn't very keen, obviously, and then her father joined, had a meeting with her as well. It wasn't going very well, and Bryson said that he wanted to speak to her father alone. She waited outside, and then suddenly the meeting was over. Bryson's walked out and said, "Yep, the guns are yours." So I thought that was a bit weird. And then later on, I think we find that there is definitely something going on. I don't know what her father's planned. It's definitely something. Because he's done it with Mr. Scott as well. He's on board as well with him because Eleanor kind of betrayed him a bit as well by promising that she wouldn't, if the meeting didn't work out well, she wouldn't try and get the guns on Bryson, which she did. She had people all around the place ready just in case it didn't work out. So Mr. Scott's not happy with her at all. So he's had a word with her father, and they're definitely planning something because for Bryson to agree to that was really weird. And later on we actually see that the ship, right at the end when the ship's sailing off, I think you had Eleanor, Gates and Flint, and they know that the guns are still on that boat because of the way how deep the boat was sat in the sea. So they haven't unloaded the guns, so God knows what's going to happen now. Also, they took the ship in to be cleaned. It had to be sort of beached, and they attached it to these palm trees, and someone didn't do their job properly, and at some point the trees couldn't handle it anymore, and the boat kind of rocked back, and it trapped the crazy guy, the one that's, I can't remember his name, but the one who screams a lot and he's a bit nuts. It trapped his legs underneath. So Flint and I'm rubbish with names. The mutineer guy, who's dead anyway now, so it doesn't really matter, but they had to chop his leg off, and unfortunately the mutineer guy got killed. But the crazy guy lived, and sort of Flint kind of rescued him. And also we had John Silver. He's had a chat with Flint about who was it? Bones. That he said you got to watch him. You can't trust him and all that sort of stuff. And Flint sort of said, look, don't try and play me against my crew. It's not going to work out. But I think at the end, even Flint had a slight suspicion about him. So whether that's going to kind of come to anything, I'm not sure. Also, we had Mrs. Barlow had quite a bit of a backstory with her. Found out that Flint, she was seeing Flint or having an affair with Flint behind her husband's back, and it drove her husband insane. He even went to a mental asylum, I think. So I'm not sure again where that's going to go. But again, I think I'm loving it, and there's always loads of little stories everywhere that I'm trying to kind of loosely kind of tie up. We saw Max again. Again, she's having a hard time. She's getting the crap beaten out of her by the remaining crew of Vane. And what's her name? Bonnie. I think it's Bonnie. I think she's had a gutful of it now. She can hear Max screaming and everything, and I think she could even rescue her in this episode. So I'm hoping anyway, because she's quite handy, that Bonnie. But yeah, I've kind of flitted over it. Yeah, I can't wait to get into episode 5. I hope this camera's working. I hope you can hear me okay. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to refilm it, I guess. But yeah, so hopefully it's all going well, and let's get into episode 5, and I'll see you in a minute. Bye.
Yeah! There are no men like me.
So, oh, they're after that ship, aren't they? Yeah.
We're steady at 6 knots, north by northeast.
You don't trust me, do you?
We don't even know if the Urka's schedule is accurate. We're completely relying on the cook. How can you just pretend you have no doubts about any of this?
Years of practice.
Who's Mrs. Barlow?
Try to tell him.
You've heard the stories, haven't you?
Ooh. Oh my gosh.
If we don't find a way to earn an income, and soon, we will lose what little we have left of a crew.
I said he could put one finger in my thumb, not three.
Then next time, charge him by the digit.
Mrs. Mapleton, a word, please.
You're telling me that Mr. Noonan, who just a few hours ago had the intent of seeing your captain beaten to a pulp, that Mr. Noonan decided instead to sell you his life's work?
Yes.
And you expect me to accept it based on a piece of paper and your word, and keep my mouth shut about it, when any half-wit can see that there's foul play at hand?
Yes.
3% of gross.
I'll give you 40.
Welcome aboard, Sonny.
We are the proud new owners of a brothel.
My family in Boston learned of this and ordered Captain Bryson to liquidate our holdings here. To those of you owed credit, or for whom we held goods in consignment, I leave it to my daughter to see you made whole as best we can. I'm very sorry.
We aren't closing on her!
Will they be able to take that boat out,
I
though?
need to raise all the canvas! What's our speed?
She's got a big gun still, hasn't it? Whoa. It really make that much difference.
You sent Bryson away.
Yes.
You let Flint seduce you into his madness about the Spanish galleon.
I am more to this place than you ever were.
You are a child.
I thought my men could help keep tempers from boiling over, for a while at least. But for those owed money out there, it's only a matter of time before their tempers can no longer be held in check.
She's got no ships. She's got no business. That means she's out. And I'm going over there to make sure she knows it. Captain?
Ain't going like that.
Either we take Bryson's ship or we're...
I believe the word you're looking for is fucked.
Yeah, thank you. Come on.
Take it he's not a fighter then.
Oh, hush. Unless you want to find yourself carrying one of those fool's brats. Right?
What is it?
Get out.
If you take it, they'll give it.
I think he's talking about you. If you're pretending to remain unconcerned for my peace of mind, please don't.
As we close the distance to the Andromache, the captain believes Bryson will tack port. Now, ordinarily, we would either match him and return fire, or slip into his wake and make a run at his stern. We go straight at her. We just need Captain Bryson to cooperate and bring the Andromache about for us to do so.
And how the hell do we get him to do that?
Mr. Beauclerk is going to convince him.
Who's he?
I've never even shot a pistol.
Well, that's all right. Half the time they don't even fire.
Oh, come on.
Come on, you bitch. Come on.
He's turning. Oh my god.
Why isn't he tacking? 200 yards, he may fire at will.
Oh, my heart's going.
I don't think I can do this.
He's gonna die in it.
Listen to me! You will make it through this.
Men die all the time, it can't be true.
Not first timers. They might.
He's gonna die. God. Oh, he's a sniper. Oh crap, he missed. Not very good, is he?
Stay where you are! Bring us to starboard before we lose the wind! Mr. Harris, take the helm! Eyes up!
Ooh.
How to repel boarders!
Oh my god, the tension. Oh dear. It's gonna get killed.
Go, go!
Fancy his chances. Doesn't even know who he's shooting, does he? Well, Bones has got to save him, surely. Oh, that'll do it. Oh, man. It's nasty.
Dufresne? Jesus.
We're going to recreate my father's system here, without my father. A consortium with all of you sharing in the profits. Your men will earn 3 times as much in half the time, not facing a single sword or pistol in the process. You're telling me that you can't sell that?
I can sell that.
Rescind the ban on Captain Vane and show me that. Do it and I'll back you as your father's successor here.
I won't do it.
Oh dear.
Something's not right.
Captain, the rudder's not responding. Someone must have cut the mechanism below decks.
Oh god, has he primed it all up to blow up? Shit.
Mr. Guthrie's orders were explicit. No matter what, I was to make sure that you were on this ship.
This was not the deal.
Mr. Scott, you sided with his daughter against him. You forgot your duty.
For God's sake.
Do it.
What an arsehole.
Lift the ban. What do you care about...
They're beating her.
She chose it.
Convince me that I should betray her a second time. Because that's what it feels like I would be doing.
Losing your life's work. That doesn't go away.
She's gonna have to do it, isn't she? What's she up to?
What the hell are you talking about? Where are you going?
He's in a reinforced hull directly beneath us here, forward end of the lower gun deck. Doors as thick as the outer hull, as is the roof. Unless we can find a way in, there's no way to get the guns off the boat.
Fucking all over for you.
Is he gonna find out why?
You said no man ever died his first time over the side, but you forgot about Tom Jameson.
Also, Christian Toms, Will Robbins, Jean Dubois, that Portuguese novelist, what was his name?
That is funny.
I love Bones. He's my favourite character.
Miranda Barlow.
I sent a message to the captain of the Scarborough. I told him where I was headed. And I told him where he would find you.
Oh God, no.
God.
The Scarborough!
Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 don't leave it there. Oh, for God's sake! Can't do that. So that was episode 5. Wow, that was a brilliant, brilliant episode. I love my battles. You know I love my battles, and that was Oh, it was good, and it's lit, and it stopped just when there could be even a bigger battle. So yeah, I can't wait to get stuck into that one. So basically, I mean, nearly the whole episode was geared towards them trying to catch Bryson's ship. But the stuff that was going on back on land was Eleanor, well, her father. I'm not 100% sure, really, then what her father had said to Mr. Scott, because it turns out that he's basically a slave again back on Bryson's ship. So I'm not sure what happened there, and I'm not really 100% sure again what Eleanor's father said to everyone. I know he wanted to shut down operations, didn't he? He just wanted to close it all. And I'm a little bit confused about that bit, but Eleanor's not having any of that. She's kind of gathered all the captains together that were there, and she's agreed to give everyone a percentage if they keep it going, and it won't be anything to do with her father anymore. And they've agreed, but only on the condition that she lets Vane's crew operate again. And she wasn't too happy about that. She wasn't having any of it, but I think now she's going to have to. She hasn't got any choice. I'm not sure where Vane was buggering off to. He got onto a boat and just went, so I'm not sure where he's gone. Bonnie also, you can tell she does care quite a bit about Max in a way. You know, she doesn't like seeing her the way she is. But I'm not sure what's going to happen with Max. But yeah, my whole main bit of that episode was them catching Bryson's ship. There was some gory, violent stuff going on there. I don't know the guy's name with the glasses, the ones that kind of looks after their books for him, but I just ripped the guy's throat out. That was gnarly. Yeah, and again, they've kind of, Bryson's kind of got his little crew, and they're sort of locked. It's almost like what you'd call a safe room. I think these days it's kind of like massive iron doors, and really, really secure. They've got dynamite by the door, which will blow the ship up if they try and get in. They've got loads of slaves down there, which they seem to be shooting one by one. So they are locked in quite tight. And above all, on top of all that, they've also let I can't remember the name of the ship, but they've let the ship know exactly where Flint's going to be. And now they've just left it, or the ship's coming towards them. So God knows what they're going to do. I don't know what he can do. He can't even do a runner, can he? Really? And I don't think he can take this ship on. I think it's going to be too big. So yeah, I'm not sure. It's a real cliffhanger, this is. I can't wait to get into number 6 now. But yeah, that was a really, really cool episode. I loved it. I think Bones is my favourite character at the minute. Definitely like Bones. And I still love Rackham. He cracks me up. I love him to bits as well. They're definitely my 2 favourite characters at the moment. We didn't see any of Mrs. Barlow at all in this episode. And also Bones found a letter addressed to her, and he kind of hid it, and that might come back to haunt him at a later stage. But I don't know how they're going to get out of this. I really don't. But yeah, we shall see. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, remember to subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell, and all that malarkey. You'll be updated when I put anything up. Please check out my new show, Randoms React, as well. Just if you like a laugh, it's a good laugh. It's a bit of fun. Have a few drinks and watch it, and you'll laugh. It's great. And yeah, apart from that, please take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I shall see you really soon in episode 6. See you soon. Bye.